Hi, my name is Victoria Nguyen. I'm 18. I'm a freshman at University of North Texas. I love photography because I get to express myself and like how I'm feeling, or like tell a story behind like each photo. So each photo that I take, I typically put a lot of thought and effort into like the outfit and what type of model I choose and like the style of photography. So it would tell like a unique story that I would like to portray, or like a story that my friends and I have thought of. We're like, hey, this is a cool concept. Let's go, go to a field and like put a freaking chair in the middle of the random field and just create like some cool concept and like tell a story behind it. And I really love doing that. So like if it's like a happy photo, I'll like have like cute like confetti props or something and like do like cute little faces. Or I would just use the model to express like a sad photo. So they would like show a lot of emotion in their faces or their pose and whatnot, and I feel like a human can like portray that story more. Balancing school and work and life and homework and all of that is pretty, it's a challenge for sure. I had to learn throughout the years how to like do that, and I'm still learning to this day. Like last semester was pretty rough. It was my first semester of college, and I had like so many like new changes into my life. Sometimes I get really frustrated because it does like hinder my like creativity in my photography sometimes, but you just gotta like, go with the flow and like, try to figure out a good balance. So this year I had like 2 really great opportunities to travel with my photography. So I actually won a trip through Instagram to go to California and shoot with a bunch of like photographers and models like in like a cabin for like 3 days, and it was like one of the best experiences of my life. And I also got the opportunity to go to New Mexico like this past spring break, which was like 2 weeks ago, and we went to the White Sands Monument, and it was amazing. Like it was such like a cool experience to experience just like all this like sand, because like you don't really see that kind of stuff every day, and just a bunch of creatives going there and just like taking pictures and doing what you love. It was like the best weekend of my life.
Hi, my name is Kevin. I am 21. I go to the University of North Texas, and I am a photographer. My major is studio arts, and it focuses on photography. I met Victoria last year at an Insta meet hosted by like some like Instagram page on Instagram called InstaDFW. I know that's a lot of Instas, but yeah, I met her just randomly. She was standing there with a bunch of her friends, and I was like, hey, my name is Kevin. One of my favorite things when shooting with Victoria are that she actually brings the energy to the photo shoot. So like when we're shooting together, the models and the everyone else around has like a good energy because of her, because she brings a liveliness to the shoot. I feel like other people's photos actually show what type of person they are, but Victoria's photos are very like, they're moody compared to the lively person that she is. So I feel like that's very interesting.
I personally like to use a lot of like colors in my photos, but at the same time, I also like to add like emotion. At the same time, I like to use like motion in the photos. I guess I would say my style would be very like cinematic, so, like capturing like just like a frame of like a story or something like that. So it's a new challenge every day, and it's really fun. Like, I've definitely come a long way. My first photo is nothing compared to like what I do now. It's really funny. I used to do like levitation photos and like galaxy edits, and they were not my best. That was not the best time in my life, but you have to start somewhere.
The way Victoria and I help each other grow is by shooting together and editing together, and I feel like that just kind of helps us grow, because we usually critique each other. We're like, hey, maybe we could do this better, maybe we could do that better, edit it this way. And we don't influence each other, but we try to help each other grow from what we know. I've gone on more adventures than I would have if we didn't meet, because she is usually the one who says, hey, let's go on a trip to da-da-da. Like, we went to New Mexico, I think it was mostly because of her. I'm pretty sure we'll have a lot more adventures in the future.
My advice to any artists out there like struggling with like their passions and what they want to do, I would just say keep going at it even if people don't support you. As long as you love what you're doing and you're doing what you love, especially, that's like all that matters. As long as you wake up and you're happy, that's really all that matters because it's your life, and yeah, just keep doing what you're doing.